Hello, beautiful friend. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, and I'm talking all about manifesting as a lifestyle, all areas of your life. Design your life how you want it to be. I wanted to start talking about your beliefs. Talking about beliefs, like align with that reality, that version of you with your new beliefs. Okay. Do we need to observe and flip every single thought? Not necessarily. Start thinking from that version of you. Think from that version of you that has that desire. What are your beliefs? Okay. You could just make that a little exercise. What's the beliefs? You think to yourself, what are my beliefs? If I'm this person, let's say, for example, in a relationship, since that's coming up a lot, but changing your beliefs, align, do a little exercise where you're thinking about, well, okay, what are my beliefs in a solid relationship? It's so smooth and it's so good and it only gets better. And so what does that look like? Okay, what are your beliefs about yourself? What are your beliefs about reality? What are your beliefs about your person? Align with that version of you who has the beliefs that it's always working out for you, right? Align with the beliefs that your specific person is always sharing their feelings with you. Align with that reality where you know that you're loved. Align with that reality that it doesn't matter what you do, you're unconditionally loved. It doesn't matter if you gain weight, lose weight. Don't create conditions on your manifestation. It doesn't matter if something's not working out with your job, because you can create that it will. You can also create and align with that reality about how you look and who you are. So you don't necessarily have to flip every thought. Think from the version of you with your desire. What that version, make that version right now. Oh, you only have to assume that version of you to become that version of you. Okay? You assume it into being your reality. You have the thoughts of that version of you. You have the feelings. What would you be doing? What actions would you be taking? Okay? How would you be living each moment of the day? All right? Because are you identifying as the version of you who doesn't have your desire? And maybe you're trying to get that desire into your life, okay? Because that's lack. And that mirror of the world is going to just show you that you're trying to manifest something that you don't have into your life. So align with the reality where you already have that desire, where you already feel that. Living in the 3D, because many of you might already be in the situation where you're with your specific person. Maybe you live with them, maybe they're with you in their life, maybe you're in a relationship already. You just want it to be more solid and firm. Then you need to focus on that idea that it is a solid, firm relationship, right? What does that look like? What does that look like to have a solid, firm relationship? It looks like your partner, the love of your life is sharing with you how they feel about you. They're telling you their hopes and dreams. You're doing the same. You're open, you're supportive, you're secure, you're sure. All right, I see questions popping up. I only have a little bit of time. I'm going live in my VIP group in about 20 minutes. And I had a few minutes, so I thought, let me jump on here to see, if anyone has some questions. I've been manifesting my ex for a few months, and while I do believe it's working, he isn't back. Here's what I want you to shift your idea about how reality works, okay? He's only reflecting you. And so you're manifesting for your ex and you believe it's working. But okay, if you believe it's working, if you believe you have something, are you looking for it still? Are you looking for the evidence? If you already have something, you're not looking to see what's transpiring outside of you. You have it already. Okay. So this is just a little tweak. This is you going within and really identifying that true feeling within you. Because the moment that you're saying it's not working, or, you believe it's working, but he isn't back. The minute you notice he's not back, you're showing yourself that you feel like he's separate from you and he isn't back. Do you see that's even if we're going to talk in terms of affirmations, you've just affirmed he isn't back. That's why we get hot and cold behavior, okay? Because we'll affirm for that reality, oh, I love him, he's in love with me, he's contacting me, you know, and then you'll say, but he isn't back. Then let's say you get a message in a few days or the next day, and then you don't hear anything, and you're like, what's going on? Because there's hot and cold behavior going on with you. You need to get the momentum rolling in that direction. Stop looking at the 3D reality for your proof. The proof only comes from within. There is no evidence, okay? There's no evidence of your manifestation. Signs only follow. We can create signs, and maybe signs will help you get through, right? We could create birds before land, but there's really no birds before land. I mean, it's all happening after, okay? Signs only follow. So shift it. Shift how you think, okay? You'll say to yourself, while I do believe it's working, well, don't say while, I do believe it's working, and I know it's working, and I'm expecting this to manifest, okay? That's you staying more solid, saying, I expect this to manifest. I already did the work. It's not work that you're doing, but you already created your order, right? You already, you know what your desire is. You've already affirmed your desire, imagine your desire. Now just continue to claim that it's yours. I already have it. It's already mine. This is mine. It's my reality. Because it's coming from you, right? Okay, it's not, another thing is, we're not necessarily, okay, we might say we're attracting our desire based on our identity, but how you're manifesting, it's coming from you. It might appear like you're attracting it, but it's coming from you, from your manifesting. You're creating your reality through your perception of reality. So it's coming from you. When you change your perception, your reality will reflect the change of perception within you. Okay, so change that perception of, I don't see him in my reality, to he's in my reality because I conjure that in my mind and it must manifest. Chris, oh my God, I had such a shift mentally where I absolutely get it. I love it. I love it. My 3D went crazy today. And and I am, I don't see the rest of your question or sentence, but okay, so guess what? It's okay if it goes crazy, because sometimes even, it doesn't mean it has to, right? It doesn't have to go crazy or everything fall apart before your manifestation. That's not, it can happen, right? All you want to do is create that belief within, oh my God, things are going crazy. That's okay. You're still, that desire is still yours. Sometimes things are just shifting and appearing to be crazy from the shift, right? Your shift of your perception in your mind. All right, good. I love that. You've shifted mentally. Keep having those realizations. Okay, the realization comes when you really observe your own belief system and your own thoughts and your own feelings. When you observe, take time to be, your awareness, right? You're observing, just be an observer of your reality, and you observe your thoughts and beliefs, and as you interact in the world, just observe. Observe what friends say to you. You go somewhere with some friends, observe what they're saying to you. Observe what strangers even say to you or treat you, right? Everything happening in your reality is coming from you. Irish eyes. How do you start this correctly as a single person looking for a life partner? Yeah, a really great way to do that is, okay, number one, your whole reality is coming from your perception about who you are, how you believe reality to work, how you believe other people will treat you, right? They're all unconscious beliefs. We also believe a best friend's going to treat us a certain way, and maybe a certain friend will treat us a certain way, but a different friend will treat us a different way, right? Because it's all based on your assumptions that you've made from a lifetime, really. Okay, so how do you start this correctly? Number one, you're going to get more clear on what do you look like? Someone in a relationship. Start imagining you are like the perfect partner, right? Make that decision. You're the perfect partner. You're the perfect catch. What does a perfect life partner look like? That looks like you're emotionally available, you're confident, you're secure, you're sure, you feel safe. You feel this loyalty, right? This is who you are, and you can identify that the person, the new love coming into your life. By the way, this works same way with specific person X, whoever, right? You're identifying how you want this to be treated by this person. How do you want to be treated? With respect, kindness, love as a priority, the most important thing in their life. So get clear on how that looks, the vision of them in your life. So you're looking at who are you, right? And affirm that, that's who you are. I'm the perfect partner. I'm confident in my skin. I deserve love. I am a priority, right? I am statements. I have a playlist with self-concept affirmations. So that would be a really great place to go, feeling like a priority, right? You want to be the priority in your relationship. Okay, I am statements also, and I have hot girl meditation, several others. Okay, so you're thinking about who you are. You're thinking about the characteristics of your partner. What do you expect, right? And then what does the dynamic of a relationship look like to you, right? Even if you the more you get clear about that, you will manifest that in your reality. When you don't even know what the relationship will look like, you think it's outside of you, you don't even realize you could create everything that you're assuming and perceiving is manifesting in your reality. You're already doing it. So if someone's not treating you with respect, it's because you saw yourself in relationship to that person, maybe not it's all unconscious, most likely, right? Because if you're just waking up, but you saw something in them that might treat you that way. Maybe they did something, you assumed something about them. Okay, so what do you do then? Then I told you that part, but what do? You hold firm to that vision. It will manifest. Your reality is coming from you. Also, like, look at your own belief system about how to meet someone. I actually, this morning I was driving my kids to camp and I happened to turn on the radio, and like right in the moment I turned it on, someone on the radio said, they were talking about the best places to meet someone if you were single. And then they started going this whole conversation about it's so hard to meet people nowadays. It's hard. Okay, you got to dissolve that belief. It's not hard to meet people, but if that's your belief, it's existing in the world that people believe that. Don't make that your belief. Make your belief, it's easy to meet people. It's easy to connect with others, okay? It's easy. There are so many eligible bachelors. There's so many great people out there, so many great guys, so many great girls, right? You want to create that part. That's your belief in your reality, because you'll witness that and you'll see it in your world. Can you just affirm he's back and our relationship is better than ever? Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what you do want to do. He's back and our relationship is better than ever. Okay. Now you're holding firm to that vision. You're holding firm to that truth. You're creating your reality, or you're aligning with that reality. That reality will manifest. You just stay loyal to that vision, like to that affirmation, to that story. Olivia, I want my SP to treat me as a wife, and he gives me money to me. I want him to marry me in the future. Exactly what you said here. That's what you. So start affirming that, right? He does treat me like a wife. He gives me money. He has plenty of money to give, right? I create people in my reality to make more money. And I see the evidence of that. Okay, so you create that. He has plenty of money to give to you. And he loves that. He loves being a provider for you, okay? He sees you and only you. It's I am affirmation. You're going to say, he wants me and only me. I'm the one that he wants to marry. You decide how you see your reality, and it will reflect in your world. I feel like all it takes for me, too much effort. I struggle with creating a feeling. I don't know why. Okay, so it's feeling like effort, and you're struggling. Well, when we feel like it's effort and we're struggling, that's because we see something outside of us that we don't feel like we have it, and we want it, and we're trying to get it, and essentially you're like chasing it and you're efforting for that desire. So the thing is, this desire is already yours because it's already existing. It's already existing in the quantum field. It's already in a fourth dimensional reality. And that's why you have this desire, because you feel separate from that desire. Okay. You don't have to focus on your desire. Focus more on, what does that feel like? Well, okay, you said you're struggling creating that feeling. Well, guess what? You could find that feeling in so many different ways. The feeling of hugging your partner feels good and fulfilling. You could watch a cat video with a bunch of cats that are totally cute, and that is a feeling of relief and relaxation and a feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction. That's still aligning with a similar feeling. Okay? So there's so many different things you could do. But if you feel like you look at a couple and you feel like sad because you're like, oh, they have such a great relationship and why don't I have it? That's victim mentality. And you're also, what's that feeling inside? It's like, oh, they have something so nice. I don't have that. That feeling when you say, I don't have that. You're going to mirror a reality that's saying, oh, that's how you feel within, right? That's your perception and your belief within. The world's non-discriminate, just going to mirror that to you. That's the feeling you have within. All you need to do is step more into gratitude. You don't have to focus on that desire, okay? It's coming from you. Just know that it's done. Now, that's why it's powerful to be in the present moment, to be mindful, to be living your joy, to be in gratitude. All of those are still aligning with the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The wish fulfilled is you have your desire. When you have, boom, imagine it's like, I got the life I want. How do you feel? You're like, oh, I feel good. Like this feels good. Okay, so now what can you do through your life or through your day that feels good? Go for a walk. It's a beautiful day. Go to the beach. It's a beautiful day. Feel and embrace the present moment. And what does that feel like? Because in the present moment, you're not going to be thinking about what you're lacking and what you don't have. You're going to be present and mindful and enjoying, or at least content. Okay, contentment is still going to match a reality of contentment. Every day in a relationship doesn't mean it's blissful and overly fulfilling, but there's contentment underneath all of that. Contentment is like security and knowing, and you feel sure, right? When you're sure about a relationship and you know this person loves you till death do you part, or if that's what you want, like a relationship in a marriage like that, and you know that's complete contentment. That's security. So all you have to do is conjure those feelings, cultivate those feelings within you, and you can cultivate those feelings. The thing is, you need to cultivate that feeling in order to have that experience. So it's always going within first. All right. So can we date others while manifesting SP? Sure. That's not a problem. Don't create that's a problem. Create the belief, so you're creating the story of your own life. So if you're writing the story, go connect with that higher self and imagine your higher self is looking at you saying, oh, what is your next experience? It's you date a bunch of people and you get the choice and you get to decide you like that person or that person. Create that reality where no matter who you like, they're totally head over heels for you. They are into you. Okay, George, my biggest fear is that I'm wasting my time and being delusional. I know I shouldn't think this way. It's okay. It's okay to think that way. Okay, I mean, you don't want to dwell in that thinking over time, but it's not like, you're reflecting a place that I was in the past, right? When you discover this, it's like, what the hell is going on? Okay, now just start, because you don't want to spend time in that little state of mind of feeling like it's delusional, because your reality will reflect that, or people will start talking about conversations. There are TikToks that say yes, be delusional, because you want to detach from that idea of the old version of you who thinks reality it's actually delusional to think reality is just solid and not moving. And it's delusional to think we only have linear time. I mean, in duality, there is the perception of linear time. But when you create your own reality and you see things reflect and respond to you, I mean, you can't even convince me this is delusional. To me, it's delusional how I used to live my life. Okay, so how do you shift that, right? Well, first of all, you already recognize, I know I shouldn't think that way. Start thinking, this is intriguing, like that. This is intriguing. Let me test this. Because all you have to do is test it. Every time you test it, you prove it in the testing. Let me test how powerful I am. Let me test that everyone's myself pushed out. Let me see what I can manifest, okay? Because that at least is coming from a place of like, you're inquisitive and you're intrigued, and that is that's aligning with a reality that's going to show you that it's intriguing, right, and interesting. And but if you're thinking, is this delusional? Like, what the hell? Right now, your world is going to you'll like. Even myself, I remember several years ago having random conversations where somebody just started talking about something and about things being delusional, and I was like, and so it's you recognizing in your own world the reflection, because you'll see that, right? Just shift yourself. By telling yourself, I'm going to shift myself into seeing what I can manifest. This sounds kind of fun. Okay, come in with that like frame of mind, right? This seems kind of fun. I'm going to try this. Okay, this is going to be my last question, then I got to go, guys. Hi, Crystalina. Trying to get my SP to conform faster. Any tips? It's hard when he's in the 3D and I don't want to react. Well, you have to look at the 3D as it's just past thoughts and beliefs, okay? Because when you're saying it's hard in the 3D, well, 3D is so what? You don't want to react? Well, the 3D is just old stuff. Don't give it any importance, okay? How do you get to conform faster? Start saying to yourself, I'm really good at manifesting him. I'm really good at this. I know what I'm doing, right? I know what I'm doing. I know how to overcome circumstances. I know how to align with the reality I want. Okay, so those are thoughts of you being in that reality where you're that way. So you affirm that reality, because when you affirm that reality, well, you have the thoughts, right? It's not only about affirmations. It's you're creating new thoughts that are creating new beliefs, and those new thoughts and beliefs that you create align you with that reality, and now you're stepping into every experience that aligns with that reality. Okay, so just claim that that's who you are. Oh, I know how to step into a reality where this conforms overnight. I know how to jump into a new timeline. I know how to quantum jump. I was going to say collapse. I know how to collapse timelines. Think about infinite timelines. You know how to collapse that. You know how to do that. Right? You're going to say, yeah, but I don't. But see, you got to claim how you want it to be and speak how you want it to be in your mind. If that's what you want to be, if you want to be confident, you start claiming, I am confidence. I'm stepping into my confidence. You will, every step of the way, you will be guided to either read about confidence, you'll be put in a situation, you will walk into a situation where all of a sudden you gained more confidence, okay? All of that's going to align with you simply by putting your focus and attention on it. Okay, guys. Hey, I love you all. If you need help, I do have my free Facebook group. I do have my VIP group. It's a monthly coaching group that's a subscription, and you can join free for 3 days. I love you all. You're powerful. Stay in your power. Focus on that bigger picture of feeling that reality, because it's already yours. Okay, bye.